just happened? Everything has... started over. What are you, anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument! The masked salesman said that if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget that or what?
What's going on, everybody? This is Sunaak here, welcoming you back to another episode of my Majora's Mask 3D Let's Play. In the last episode, I'm going to walk in here so we can take some time and not be attacked, but in the last episode, we obtained our precious item back from Skull Kid and are going to go ahead and just move forward and talk to the masked salesman again. Because now that we have our item, he could help us out, so...
Were you able to recover your precious item from that inn? Ooh, you got it, you got it, you got it! Then listen to me. Please play the song that I am about to perform and remember it well. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah, yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal.
So we got our very first mask, and it happens to be the awesome Deku mask. Well, yeah, we get to keep it as a memento, but we can go back and forth between these forms, and that's the biggest draw to Majora's Mask that I love to death, honestly. So, very, very cool.
Now, I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. Don't tell me. My mask. You did. Get it back, didn't you? Oh, what have you done to me? If you leave that mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from you, it's called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used by ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the ancient ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now, that tribe from legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. Now, that imp has it. Oh, I'm begging you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you'd tell me that. Oh my, I nearly forgot. While you were gone, I found one of these. It appears to be one of those fancy notebooks the local brats carry around. Perhaps the imp dropped it. I have no use for these things like this, so please consider it a gift. I insist. No, really. Take it. Use it. Now. Only good things can come from it.
So cool, we got the Bomber's Notebook. In the 64 version, you won't get it here. It will be in... You'll have to replay Jim's hide and seek game to get it. But we do have our code locked in now, so I don't have to stop recordings anymore. So huge thumbs up to that.
So from now on, events you see in people's schedules will be added to your notebook automatically. Hope you find it useful.
So basically, that's the gist of it. So that's gonna be cool.
You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe.
So cool. So we have a lot of stuff that we can do now that we are back in our human form. And we can try out the mask. So the first time that we put it on, you're going to get this really creepy cutscene. So we can go back and forth with ease, just like that. And then the cool thing about this mod is that it did allocate the transformation masks to the D-pad, which I highly recommend getting them on. So
That mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we gotta do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon that Tail was talking about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who were there? I have no idea. He always skips over important stuff. I guess we should go find him. If we go through the gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp.
So cool. Now that we have our ocarina and everything too, there is a little Easter egg that we can play with the Song of Time. Instead of playing it, which would YLR, if we play it backwards... Wait, oops. If we play it backwards, there's a hidden song that we can play. And it's the inverted Song of Time, which will allow us to slow the current flow of time. Which is very useful if you're stressed out about the current time limit that is imposed in the game. This will slow down the game by a third. Only in the Nintendo 64 version and with this mod currently. In the 3DS version, it's slowed down by half. So you lose a little bit of time there, which can add some stress, but slowing it back down to a third is honestly one of the biggest things that I really enjoyed about the 64 version, because you have a crap ton of things that you can do with that time limit now. But as you can see, we're gonna go ahead and grab a fairy because as the Great Fairy in the last episode mentioned, if we go back and visit her back in our human form, she was gonna provide us some pretty useful, or she was gonna be able to help us out with something useful. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him here too because he's gonna be useful for something a little bit later. In today's episode, we're going to be dealing with, honestly, like a pretty big collectathon. There's a lot of stuff we can do, and it's also in preparation for the next big area that we're going to go to. So I'm going to be taking the liberty and doing that because this game is, if I had to say in terms of what's like main quest and what's side quest, this game is about 20% main story. I will tell you that. This game is 80% side quest, which I honestly really enjoy it. It's really fun. You get to explore a really crazy world. Also, if you do what I'm doing, every time you restart and come back to the dawn of the first day, you can open this chest to get 100 rupees. I will be starting every cycle by coming to get this 100 rupee chest because we will be needing a crap ton of money in the future. Alrighty, so now let's go ahead and just deposit the fairy that we picked up at the laundry mat or the laundry area. Oh, Tattle, and you, kind young one. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. Please allow me to ease your weariness and thank you with my gratitude. Or whatever. Something with gratitude. I read a little too fast sometimes. I'm sorry. Okay, so again, she's going to heal us up and return some of the magic. Oh, kind young one. Scattered through the 4 temples of this land are more stray fairies, which belong to great fairies who are broken just as I was. Please find the way to save them and return to their fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. So allow me to give you something good so that the stray fairies will not fear you. So this is going to be very, very huge because, again, just like the name of the game is, this is involving a lot of masks. So this is going to be a big thing here. So we got the Great Fairy Mask, which will help us in getting stray fairies across the world. So very, very useful. Highly recommend you come and get it right away. And then, so this is what it looks like. Not every mask will be a transformation mask. It's only going to be certain ones. But a lot of these masks do have oh my god, I'm trying to use big words I can't think of right now. A lot of these masks will have uses later down the line. Being the Great Fairy Mask has a really big use for sure, so I highly recommend you get it. And now that we're Link again, our human form, we can come over here and grab our third piece of heart. So recommend you come do that. Next thing on the agenda is that I honestly want to go to the Astro Observatory, and then honestly going to be putting on the Deku Mask to go faster. In preparation of more heart pieces and stuff too. So okay, cool. I was actually going to cut this area out, but if we do this and actually come back to the telescope and watch this Deku Scrub, which happens to be the dude that we were going to go see earlier. Okay, so he went down that hole, so we got to remember that for later, but I'm just going to go and grab the Moonsteer right now. So, alright, and I went ahead and just traded off the Moonsteer for the title because we're going to be needing a piece of paper, and technically this is one for later. So there's a lot more that we're going to be able to do, and there's a ton that we can collect now that we have our human form and everything too. So let's go ahead and go over to West Clock Town, because there is a that swordsmith place that I was talking about earlier, and so we can go ahead and take on a little challenge here to the swordsman school. I said swordsmith, but it's a swordsman school. But we will need to take on the expert course for 10 rupees. So let's go ahead and do this. We need to get 30 points here. And the way to do that is basically just target and do a jump attack, and you get 3 points. So there's only 10 logs, so you need to get a perfect score on this one, which shouldn't be too hard as long as you just keep a little bit of a distance and do it. Because of that little lunge that Link does, it can kind of throw you off if you're too close. But yeah, make sure you just L target and then just kind of do it. It's not hard. This one's going to be one of the easier heart pieces that we get in this, at least for like a mini game sake. Oh no. So just like that. See if you can mess up the angle. So impressive. I give you something here. So with that, we assembled a new heart container. So now our units of health go up to 4. So Master Swordsman, we finished that off. Cherish it well. So now we have we got 4 units of health. So which is very, very nice. Very, very lovely. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go get the bunch of other heart pieces and stuff that won't require me to change the time or anything. So now that we have our sword and are in our human form, we are able to come out to Termina Field for the first time. So this is going to be the main hub world of Majora's Mask. It may seem a little barren or a little weird to like traverse, to be completely honest. However, I think it's pretty well rounded in terms of what you can do around it and everything too. But mainly, it's the 4 big areas that we're going to be able to explore, and like that's going to be like the big main thing about it. It's kind of like Hyrule Field and Ocarina of Time, but I mean it is what it is. I think it's perfect for what it is. This was on the 64, but also I'm rolling into this tree real quick. Some dude falls from it and take his rupees. Stole it from a crow, man. Don't go stealing that. So as we were watching in the observatory, there was this hole right in front of it. So if we come down here, you will need 100 rupees. Just a heads up. So, huh, what are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. You're going to want to say no to this first one because 150 rupees is a lot. No good. In that case, you leave me no choice. Will you buy another? Well, how about one for 100 rupees? So you're going to want to say yes. If you say no again, he will leave. So basically, you get a piece of heart for 100 rupees. So cool. Alrighty, so he's just gonna get out of here, but that's cool that we got another piece of heart there. We're down to our 5th one already, so there's 52 in the game. This one actually has the most amount of heart pieces in any Zelda game. Alrighty, I'm sorry, I just decided to cut there because I was actually gonna go on a little ramble, but it ended up being a big time waste, and honestly, it's gonna be a lot easier if I just wait a little bit. But what we can do now is, with the Song of Time equipped with us, or now that we know the Song of Time, if we play it like this now, we will play the Song of Double Time. In the 3DS version only, you get to skip it by hourly increments. In the 64 version, it will skip it by 6 hours, or it will skip it by 12 hours. So you will either go to the night of the first day, then the next day, kind of like how the Scarecrow is. But on the 3DS version, you can skip it hourly and kind of go to a very specific time. It is on the dot, though, so you can't do like 11:30, like 11:35. It is like 11, 12, 1, 2, only like that. So we're going to make it nighttime, and we want to come over here to this gentleman. La, 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 la. It was too much loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad. Oh, no, I'm sad. Just keep thinking about the past to keep my mind in the bed. Ah, yes, I'll do that. Dear spectator, long ago I was in an animal troupe with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join? That's because man is an animal too, my boy. They were all great, but there was one thing I did not like about it. Why was the dog the leader? Why? It was because there was nothing wrong. Was there something wrong with me, sir? Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. He always had a stellar trope, no matter what animals had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask, I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask. But I no longer need it, so I shall give it to you. So we got the Bremen's mask. So this belonged to the leader of the animal troop. Try parading around, blah, blah, blah. Young, tiny animal, so cool. Leader was a good instructor, blah, blah, blah. So he matured pretty quickly. So we got the Melancholy Melody done. So we also got Guru Guru added to the notebook here. So there's quite a bit going on right now with all the masks and everything that we're doing and getting. So I'm going to go ahead and equip this to the other slot there. So this is what the mask does. You just march in place. Very interesting. So we're going to have to find a use for that later, which I will show you in today's video. So alrighty, sorry I made another cut here because I am losing my mind in the order that I should probably be doing things. But I did come back over here to make it closer to midnight, where we saw the thief attack the old lady now. So you can also play the inverted Song of Time in order to return the flow of time back to normal, so you can just kind of get things to pass by a little bit quicker, because if not, we would be waiting here a little bit forever. So very useful with all the new songs and stuff that this game introduced, so I do appreciate that. But now almost midnight. You having fun there, kid? Go ahead and just kind of, like, I guess, wait here. Oh, God. Way her neck turn. Okay, so now we can go ahead and use our sword and stop the thief. So very, very useful. Oh, thank you. Since he didn't make off with them, I could stop big bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. It's a dangerous mask, but maybe you use it to throw your own festival fireworks show. So we got another mask, the Blast Mask. So it is very weird what this one's for, but basically it is just a reusable bomb. So let's go ahead and equip it here real quick. If we equipped it, it will replace our sword swing with an explosion. I recommend using your shield because you can press it at any time to blow anything up, but if you use your shield, it won't hurt you. So there is another way that, or another thing that you can use this mask for, which I'm going to do so right now. If you go back to the Astro Observatory area, stop, I got it. There is going to be another little ways to the left. And I'm going to be doing this again every cycle because this is going to be very, very useful in terms of like the money and everything that we can use. Actually, need to be human form to get here. Because we unfortunately will not make it with the Deku. But if we come over this way, and rude, there is a bombable wall down here. So if we come and put on the mask, blow it away, there is a hidden chest here. That will contain another silver rupee. So basically every time you restart time, you can completely just fill up your wallet to the 200 every time for free. So I'm going to be taking advantage of that, especially since we do need to be saving up a crap ton of money at the bank. Alrighty, so out here at Termina Field at this little foundation or whatever it is, if we come over here and talk to this gentleman. Oh, I am no longer part of the living. My sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I am filled with regret. I am disappointed. Oh, moon, I have died. Plant to bring, blah, blah, blah. He's going to be talking about his little sorrows and everything like that. But if we talk to him, Kamaro is his name, the ghost of a celebrated dancer unable to rest in peace. So we did learn a new song. Sorry, I just gotta relearn it on the buttons and stuff on this controller. So we gotta play the Song of Healing. Spread my dance across the world, train its followers. I have taught it to you, now make it a popular dance craze. So we obtained the Kamaro's mask. So basically we're gonna use this to teach the world the moves. So dance with meaning. So cool. Another mask in our arsenal, man, let me tell you. Cool. And with said masks, we can go ahead and talk to them, because if we come over here, don't bother us. Twin dancers who perform on the Gorman's traveling troupe. So, if we put on the Kamaro's mask, this is basically what's going to replace our sword swing with another little dance. I really can't with this dance, but if we show it to the women over here. Thank you for teaching us those steps. You are our master. We obtain another piece of heart. So, very, very nice. Master, you're so cool. So, that's all that the mask is going to be used for, so... So we're pretty much done with that mask. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to I'm also gonna slow down time before I forget, because with the land title deed right now, we are able to get another piece of heart too. So this one's gonna be kind of a weird one and like kind of rough if you just don't really explore at all hours. And oh, not north. Well, we do need to go this way anyway. But this one's a bit of an odd one, so I don't mind showing these type of, what's it called, heart pieces and stuff, because especially like there's no real clear way to kind of just like, oh hey, we're gonna stop at this point that will make story sense. This is just a lot of the heart pieces and stuff that are just kind of out and available. I do want to be a lot like I do want to get as many as I can within the allotted time and stuff that we can, and make it just kind of easy and able to digest, and even though I'm kind of all over the place, so I do apologize for that. But if we come into the Clock Town, and the reason I went up through there instead of going through the front door is that it will be closed. So if we come over here to the bathroom, there's a mysterious hand.
Paper, please.
So with the land title deed, or the town title deed.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, you saved me. Bro. This fell down here, I'll give it to you. I don't know who's out here pooping out hearts, but we got another piece of heart here. So congratulations to us. We got the ghost of the inn. Crisis in the toilet. We helped out whoever the hell this is. But this is only after like certain hours of the night. There's a couple of those type of things where they happen late at night. So really, really interesting. But we got another piece of heart for that. So honestly, the first... Oh my god, what happened to your legs? Oh my god. I've never had this happen before. This is actually kind of insane. Oh my god, dude, that's so weird looking. Link, you good, buddy? You good? We're gonna go ahead and just proceed to the dawn of the second day. Hopefully it's open at that time and not have to play that again. So we only got 48 hours remaining. We're gonna be going through like an entire cycle in this collectathon that we're doing right now because of the fact that there is something that we do really, really want that is locked behind, I think the third day or whatever. So we come over here and buy the big bomb bag. So this is gonna be one of the bomb bags, but it's already upgraded by 1 time. So if you help out the old lady and come over here and purchase this, this is very, very nice, So now we have 30 bombs. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I keep forgetting which ones to start it or whatever, or to get the menu. But I'm gonna go ahead and equip them, and there are a couple more heart pieces and stuff that we can go get now because of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out in this direction. I think we want to go back to... Yeah, this should put us in the area that we want to. And these are choo-choos, by the way. You'll notice that there is the green one, and then there's also one that has a heart. So if you ever need a quick replenish on things, you can either go cut the grass around them, or you can go ahead and defeat the choo-choos, and they will either give you the heart or the magic, depending on whatever form it is. So. We drop down here, I believe this is where we need to go. Yes, so in here, we have the 2 Dodongos. So with the bombs here, this is actually going to be very, very useful because if we can hit them both like this. Oh, I need to be careful. Back up. Okay, so it just takes 6 bombs, not too bad. And don't worry, I'll get rid of the beeping hearts right now. But another big thing about defeating Dodongos is that you get 50 rupees from them. So that big bomb bag that we paid for, we got just an extra 10 profit, dog. Let me tell you. This game and its currency, very, very simple to get. So we got another piece of heart that assembled a new heart container. Very, very cool. We're up to 5 units of health. And just like that, dude. Honestly, very, very simple. Now, there's only just 2 more things that I would like to go get. So we're going to go ahead and head over in this direction. I'm just going to go ahead and show off the walk to it. Because of the fact that... What's it called? This is all technically kind of new, and sometimes the Deku thing, or the Deku spin will stun enemies instead of hurt them, so just a heads up on that. I believe it will defeat choo-choos. Yeah, it will defeat them, so just keep an eye out on what enemy you're hitting and stuff too. So I believe there's also another hole here that is this the correct hole? I need to remember if this is it. Yes, so this is on the way. we want to go ahead and defeat this P-Hat. The P-Hats can be kind of annoying because of the way that they spin and gyrate around. Doing jump attacks can be kind of dangerous. But if you're able to get one off cleanly, I highly recommend doing so. Alright, cool. So, very, very nice. We got another reward here, which I'm guessing you all should be able to tell what this is at this point. Another piece of heart. So... we got our 9th piece of heart, man. Let me tell you, we're making quick work of some of these already, so I'm really happy about it. But now on our way to the destination that I wanted us to go to. It's actually over here, not the direction I was gonna head in. Be careful of this giant bird that's looming over us right here, because they will steal an actual valuable item from you. So like if you have like a bottle or something, they'll steal it from you. So that's gonna be kind of crazy to get back or whatever. But we also have another owl statue here. Oh, I made a big mistake, as every YouTuber should not be doing that. Just in case something goes wrong, but oh well, everything has to come out now. I'm also gonna play the song a double time here, because the only thing that we gotta do now is advance to the 3rd day, to the dawn of the final day, which is honestly really, really good about the song, is that you can just skip straight to the day instead of having to the 2nd day, or the dawn of the 2nd day this time, dawn of the night of the 2nd day, or whatever. I don't know, I'm all over the place. But now the rock is cleared. And we made it to Romani Ranch. So I'm gonna put on the Deku scrub mask and just walk backwards, because honestly there's a lot of walking we gotta do here, and I promise this is all worth it in the end because of the reward that we get here. Very, very huge reward. Look! Isn't that your horse? So keep this in mind for later. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything with this, but... Huh? You? Who? Who are you again? So I just wanted to talk to her so we can go ahead and get Romani into the notebook so that we can remember the times and stuff, but ignore that dog because they're gonna come over here and destroy us. But we do want to come over here to this establishment with the chicken on it, because if we remembered what the Bremen mask was used for, it was going to be able to let us bring around or lead around small little animals. So let's go ahead and talk to this gentleman here. He looks kind of sad. I heard it from my gramps. Says the mood's gonna fall. With something that big, I'm sure to take this ranch down with it. Oh well. I might as well stay put. I can't run like I used to anyway. My only regret is that I won't get to see these little guys in their prime as roosters. If only I could move like I used to back in the day, I'd march these little dudes all around town until they grew big and strong. So we also have, what's his face, Grog added to the notebook. So with the Bremen mask, we should be able to help him out. So go ahead and march around. So the chicken ritual is done. They're all grown up now. How'd you do that? Just seeing these little guys with a crest and all, I don't have regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this for me. Nothing fancy, just an old mask I used to wear in my running days. So we got the bunny hood. Arguably the best mask in the game. If not the fan favorite for sure, because definitely one of my favorites. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on because there's a couple things or one more little run that we're gonna do and then we will be good to end the video. So I do apologize that this one might end up being a little bit longer, but oh well. But you will be running a lot faster now. I don't know how much faster than this is than your normal speed. I would say double, but I don't know how much, to be honest. But compared to that, dog, I would take that any day. So I will see you, actually, yeah, I'll see you at the entrance of Milk Road, because there's going to be one more area that we're going to go to, and I think we should be able to call it a video there. So here at Milk Road, or the entrance of Milk Road, if we just come over here to, we're going to be heading in the direction of the swamp now. So that way we can just go ahead and end off where we need to. But first we have a cut.
Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he'd been fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone. I'm sure it was because he was already playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that? And once he got his power...
Alrighty, so we get to learn a little bit of Skull Kid's backstory there, but I know, I should probably end the episode there, but there are a couple of things that I want to do before we can end it. If we come over this way, just kind of defeat the choo-choo here, it's probably going to respawn, but get ready for all the keys and everything that are going to come flying at you. But make sure you do defeat everything, or every one of them, because if you're, we're gonna climb this tree here in a second. Okay, cool, so we should be good to climb it now. Because, I don't know if you saw it already, but there is a piece of art here. Gosh, we're collecting these like nothing now, so we need another 2, we'll get to 600. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call upon Tingle. And then gonna buy the map from him real quick. We won't go through his whole spiel because he'll go over the whole thing and just kind of, hi, it's me again. But that's the big thing I was telling you about earlier in the last episode, is make sure you do buy the maps in the areas that you're going to be in. So I believe he was selling Woodfall or Milk Road and the previous one, but for like 40 rupees. He'll sell you the one that's next, but it's for 40 rupees, and it's like way more expensive than it should be. So, but welcome to Southern Swamp. This is going to be the next big area that we're going to go to. However...
Ooh, this is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct? What business might you have in this poison swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you retreat until you are ready to return. This swamp you are in has lost its guardian deity, but is destined to fade anyway. Hoot hoot! And that destiny is not solely limited to the swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. The stone statue over there that bears a close resemblance to me, that placed those throughout the land to aid the one with the power to change destiny, wherever he may appear. If you have spoken forth to any of my stone statues and thus spread their wings, then the song carved into the stone at my feet will certainly be some assistance. Remember it well and play it wherever the need arises.
So, this is the last thing that we wanted to come get because of the fact that we should be set to traverse this land very, very quickly now. So, you're welcome. And then we ruin it with the pipes. So we learned the Song of Soaring. It will swoop us up and send us soaring to any of the statues that we've talked to. The Eternal Friendship, okay, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna go ahead and open up this statue here real quick. And, oh, I did it again, I saved. But let's go ahead and play the Song of Soaring real quick. Sorry, just getting used to the controls, leave me alone. Now that we played the Song of Soaring, we can go back to any of those statues that we visited. So I'm going to go to Clock Town, deposited the rupees, and I'm going to call it a day. Because not going to lie, I'm recording this at 2 in the morning. So welcome back to South Clock Town. But as I'm doing this, I want to go ahead and thank y'all so much for watching the video. With that being said, we will be taking on the Southern Swamp in the next episode, but as that is going on, I'm going to go ahead and play the Song of Time to revert back to Dawn of the First Day. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the... what did it say? Oh no, okay, whatever. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.